guys, Matt, IronTrap Garage, and we are working on not the Sweetheart Roadster. We're working on the 39 Forgotten Hot Rod project. As we've been kicking ass on that thing, we are making good progress, and now we're at the stage. In the last video you saw, we took a bunch of the front suspension and all that stuff apart. We now are ready to basically start get everything ready to paint for all the suspension and different parts like that. We are trying to time everything just right. Matt over at Old Yankee Speed Co. has been working to get us his first batch of reverse side springs for 37 to 40 Ford. So hopefully in between filming this video, we should get those parts. We're going to work on getting the kingpins and spindles and all that stuff moved over to the drop axle that we got. And we're going to have to heat and drop the spindles to get the steering arms to clear so we can steer with the drop axle. And we're basically just gonna work on getting everything ready to prep and paint. We gotta do some of the bushings for the rear springs, all that different stuff. So we are gonna film the process as always, and then wherever we get to, we will kind of recap and show you guys. So we're about halfway through the project for this video, and we got some parts from Old Yankee Speed Co. So big shout out to Matt at Old Yankee Speed Co. You can find their products on Millworks Hot Rods, distributes their stuff. If you just Google them up, you can find them, or look for them on Instagram. So the stuff we got so far, we're literally getting this stuff like right off the production floor. So these are like the first pieces. So we got, big part we got was a kick-ass adapter to put a Y block in a early Ford. So basically it bolts up through these brackets here. They're on the front of the timing cover on the Y block, and then this fits here. I think you actually have it spun like that. So these fit through. Yeah, so there we go.
There, we're new at this.
So basically these end pieces match up with an early Ford biscuit style mount, and then it bolts through into the front of the Y block and allows you to really easily adapt it. It comes with, I'm super messy, I don't know where it's at.
Bag of hardware. Yeah,
it comes with a sweet ass bag of hardware. It just looks like a plastic bag here, but they give you all the hardware, everything you need, some really nice instructions. Matt was able to source a vintage one and kind of reverse engineered it, upgraded it a little bit, and now you have what you see here. Super simple. I could have made this part, but the time it takes to make it, this is way more affordable, and I value my time. So for a little bit of money, you can get this. So we got that. We got the first rear reverse eye spring for 37 to 40. This one, like I said, it was just fresh off of the production floor. So it's in red oxide primer. That was just so it didn't flash rust on me. They will come, I believe, just oiled and ready to go so you guys can paint them. But what we did was we put in a set of original style shackle pins here. So you can either get the brass style that Matt at Old Yankee offers, or you can put in the factory style, whichever you choose. We put the factory ones in because I just had a set laying around in my bin, and we're trying to do it pretty cheap and affordable. All right, so another part that we got was a really neat adapter that is a machine that Old Yankee makes that allows us to adapt a late 60s, early 70s style Ford master cylinder to the early Ford style brakes so that we can have a dual circuit master cylinder. Definitely on a big heavy car like this 39 is going to be really important, but it's going to retain all the original old looking parts, which is really cool. So that little part comes with all the little countersunk Allen bolts to mount it all up, which is cool. So we're going to be doing that in a later episode, but I wanted to mention our little care package. And the last thing that we got, now we're not going to be using these because we are doing the reverse side spring and we have everything blown apart, but if you want to make your car, two different things. If you want to make your car low without having to disassemble all the springs, you can install these nice long shackle pieces so that you can basically, these are longer so it's going to drop your car. It's going to do a similar thing to what a reverse side will do, but you don't have to actually take the spring pack apart, or you can combine that with the reverse side and make your car really low. But I think we're going to play with the spring pack and use the reverse side. I think we can get it just right. I don't want this thing laid out on the ground. It's not a low rider. It's just going to have a nice hot rod stance. So Matt sent us a set of these, and because we're not going to use it, we want to give stuff away like we always do, give back to you guys that watch. So what you need to do, and I know people are going to complain, but if you're on Instagram, go to Old Yankee Speed Go. You can search it up on your phone, whatever. Let's do a little search there. Search up Old Yankee Speed Co. Find them, follow them, click the little follow button, and the first person to send a message to Old Yankee Speed Co. on Instagram saying that IronTrap Garage sent you and you want these shackle plates, we will mail them out free of charge to you guys and give you these shackle plates. Matt was nice enough to donate some parts to the build, and we want to donate to you guys that watch like we do in a lot of our videos. So we're going to send you these. So if you have a 37 to 40 Ford,
I'll ship them out. Matt's really bad about getting stuff out
yeah,
the
if
door.
I'm going to ship them out, I'll take a month.
I'll
There's probably
handle
people that will comment below and complain because
They're waiting on stuff.
waiting on shoe boxes or something random, t-shirt, who knows. But anyways, that's all you have to do. Go on Instagram, Old Yankee Speed Co. Make sure you follow them, and then send a comment or send a message to them saying that IronTrap Garage sent you and you want the shackles. Matt will let us know. We'll ship them out. Everything's awesome. High five. Great. So now we'll get back to the dirty work. Still got heat in it. Well, actually, we gotta wait a minute. All right. That way I can really see where I'm. Pretty good. Oh, this side is cool. It's all right. I just need a little bit of warmth. All right, go back to the other side. Tell me when that looks straight. There we go. Well, let's do this side while we're at it. Yeah.
as a point of reference.
Perfect.
All right, it's looking
That's-
good.
That's how you drop spindles for a drop axle on an early Ford. Done and done. All right, so we realized just before we were about to paint everything that we needed to ream out or knock out the bushings for the rear spring shackles.
The spring was very easy. The rear, not
so much. So we tried drilling them out, and of course I don't have a drill bit that is the right size. It was just too small. So I did find in my stash of stuff a 3/4 inch reamer, which is what this needs to be. And we're using, I know, cue the comments for people being pissed off. We found a 12-point 15mm socket we tapped on my old ancient 3/4 inch reamer, and my little stubby Eastwood impact turned down, of course, that's the key. And we're gonna ream it. Power reaming. There's a sexual joke there. I see smoke.
It's cutting.
It might be dull after this, but it's cutting.
All right, so we found the ticket.
Get the
Bigger impact.
bigger impact. Ready?
Out. Whoa, there we go. Now, how do we get that off of there?
I don't know. Good question. All right, so we got all the parts all prepped and basically ready to go. We got those spindles all dropped, everything good to go. We got all the parts cleaned, and then we got all the shackle stuff together and pressed in on both the rear and the rear spring. So we're basically all ready to go to squirt some rust encapsulator, and then rust encapsulator plus, and then also some 2K chassis black from Eastwood on all this, which should work really nice and will match the frame perfectly. So next time, that's what we plan to do. This was kind of a lot of work in a short little video. This is one of those ones where it's not a lot of fun, but it's the stuff you need to do to get to the next stage. But I think we got a good progress going. So next time I'm planning on shooting everything, getting it in color, and then in the same video we're gonna try and make the frame a roller, which will be really, really exciting. I can't wait for that. So as always, make sure you subscribe. We do videos on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And as always, please share it with a friend. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.